Hey there, folks. This is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our ongoing Let's Play of Metaphor ReFantazio for the PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute to my Patreon. Links in the description at the bottom. And let's see, what happened last time? Oh yes, we spent a whole bunch of time with dear little Maria, got up her bond, and honestly, don't remember a whole lot else, but well, we got ourselves a new archetype. Well, we got Heismay a new archetype to work with, and did some debates, and right. Anyways, speaking of Heismay, let's finally get down to some training with him, or at least, well, see how he's, whatever.
Well said. A bit cramped in here, though, isn't it? Let's go to the woods nearby instead. Come on.
Alright.
Now then.
Let's start with a little test. See if you can keep up with my movements. If your reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now, let's begin.
Huh?
You're wide open! From here, it'll be a simple thing to slit your throat. You were careless. Damn! You're just so cool, Heismay.
What?
Oh, enough of that now. I don't mind the compliment, but you're laying it out a bit thick.
All right.
I'll do it as many times as you like. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very skin.
May I speak?
Your enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct to buy time for your mind. Huh.
Well, how can I do that then?
Well...
Oh, indeed. Finding these answers is also part of the training. There's no clear answer, no correct way of improving, but at the very least, you can decide what you aspire to.
Then...
Want to keep going? Of course.
Then...
That seems enough for one day. Shall we share a drink then? Let us retire to my castle back on the runner.
Although, why do you have your own tent? Well, then again, I guess it's spent so many years inside this thing, well, it's pretty much become home now.
I found some fine spirits for myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Would you like a cup of tea instead?
Sure.
Yes, a bracing drink. But no one near as good as the spirits back home.
You miss your hometown?
Hold on.
No.
Not particularly. Talking with you just reminded me of my son. It's been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village.
Yeah, you mentioned that Morpheus here would be about as old as your son if he around the time he died.
He looked up to knights, you know. He had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown to be a fine knight himself had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death.
What do you mean by cremated?
Ah, right. Everyone else buries their bodies as they are, without giving them to the flame.
The truth is...
It's the way of the Ujif boy. We burn the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. The soul is freed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place in the beyond.
Oh.
Then, those who remain must lay the bones to rest, somewhere suitable for the deceased.
Well, where would that be then?
However, I have yet to find a place fit for my son to take his final rest. I can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving and disturbed.
I apologize.
I shouldn't be talking to you like about this.
Well, hey, we got ourselves a gauntlet runner. Let's go and find it. Let's find this rifle place together.
No.
We have an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours of any inconvenience, boy. I can't place that burden on you.
It's a favor for a friend. Just
Let's do it.
still, we can do it. This isn't just a random detour. It's a favor for a dear friend. And besides, if your mind, with that off your conscience, you can focus more on the mission at hand.
Thank you.
I thank you for your kindness. Truly. I'll do my best to return this favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. A toast then, to cement our vow. You with a cup of delicious tea.
Cheers.
Yes, a toast. But not to mock my regrets. To commemorate our coming together, and to the beginning of mourning. Dear boy.
I can sense Heismei's heartache for his departed son, and his trust as a friend and ally.
My boy. Are you watching?
I'm sure he is. Preternatural hearing. Displays the location of strong enemies on dungeon maps, and reduces the mad cost of studying the thief lineage.
My thanks.
We can save this for any time when you're free, lad. I'm grateful that you'll help me, though, and I dare say, tonight, I'll rest well.
Here, Vernon.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then.
All right, it's a new day, and only 3 more to go until we can get on with this. Let's see. Heismei. Heismei admits he cannot settle on a place to bury his son's remains. He asks Morpheus to help in finding a suitable resting place. Well, first off, I don't know anything about your son, so wouldn't know the first place to look.
Say there.
Ridiculous. Leave it out, mate.
What do you think?
Oh, there we are. Hey, listen! Oh, of course. Alright, so what's there to do around town?
Come to think of it.
By the way, I heard there's a test of courage in town. Something about diving off a cliff? Probably doing it today too, I think. If you can face your fears, you might gain some courage, but be careful,
Leave
okay?
it out, mate.
Let's do something a little bit more, safe.
What now?
Not so utterly maddening. Hey. Rare indeed, someone's up this way to this. Rare indeed, someone's up this way who doesn't try to sell me something. Most folk avoid our town lately thanks to Heismei. And I'll tell you what, the cows are wild at ease with so few people around. Why, the milk this season's the best it's tasted in nearly 10 years.
Try.
Why, it's a curiosity I see on your face. I tell you what, if you help with the milking, I'll share a bit of it. What say you? Help with the milking, huh? Is farm life really calling your name? Be gentle with that cow, though. Again, that's supposed to be a cow. Looks like a shepherd pony. Looks like a shepherd pony mixed with a ram. If I see this cow with great care and sensitivity, I bet my tolerance will improve. Well, what'll it be, Farmer Morpheus? Old McMorphy had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Got it.
Okay, but we're doing this for the experience, not the milk.
Thank you.
Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Now then, come along. It's that simple as this. Just squeeze the left and right under the order I say.
Do it your best.
Squeeze right, right, right. Have it. Okay. Alright. Right.
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 Bingo!
Exactly.
That milk was flowing like a river. Nice going. Alright, who's a good girl? Oh, well done! Be on your way now, and don't forget your fresh squeezed milk. Okay, now I'm starting to see the cow there. I'm certainly no expert in milking cows, but it seems like it went great. I think my tolerance increased as well.
All right.
Not sure how milking a cow leads to tolerance. Maybe it's because I had to listen to the farmer's advice on how to milk them.
Well then. All right then. Go.
Alright, before I forget, let's swing out by the gauntlet runner and see if we can get anything.
All right. Right. Well then.
Yeah. La 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 la.
Got it.
Yeah.
What's this?
Ah, more mellow milk.
What now?
With the curious heart of a wanderer. By the sworn oath of knighthood.
Alright, that should do the trick.
Even a gesture can shape the course of history.
Hee. Fake it till you make it, baby. I was a wild barrage and mania bullet. Yeah, it definitely looks like the faker is going to require a lot of experience to get the most out of them.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, better pick up some blue cheese while I'm here. Oh, it's raining!
I'm just... say... Aha. Yeah, right.
Hello there.
Isn't that... Let's... Yep.
Right.
Well, if it's raining, then we let's see. In addition to Brigitte, we got ourselves a major discount if we get ourselves way more cash if we trade in Magnetite. And you bet your sweet Bippy I'm gonna be taking advantage of that.
Whoa!
Can we talk?
Thanks.
Yeah, just taking a look around town to see if there's any special conversations that pop up.
That's the way.
All right, there's Brigitte.
That's terrible.
If some crazed nut, absolutely drenched.
I could say it now. The rings chased most folks away. Particularly, I think Luis could be king. Yes, the royal funeral went terribly, but look at it this way: Luis showed us it's his powers that will ensure our safety. He promised to protect his followers. So long as we follow him, we have nothing to be concerned about, right? You say that. Then again, we don't even know half of what the hell he's actually up to. He just wants the throne, but what is his... I mean, that's a goal, not a motive. Yeah, we know his goal. Yeah. He wants the throne, but that's a goal, not a motive. Just what exactly is Luis up to? What, is he also frustrated by, like, just, like, the world itself? Inequality? Just... I don't know. What... I mean, he definitely seems promote meritocracy, so...
You've come at a good time.
Well, it's awful soul, but Atlus is good on days like this. The exchange rate's better than usual. You win? Magla gets contenta on the days the weather's bad. That means the worse the weather, the higher they'll pay. That's why more people only come by on days with bad weather. You need time to mind the conversion rate too. Yep. Oh, that'll give me a nice chunk of change. Yeah, I think that'll do.
Now what am I to do? What is it?
Guess there's nothing to be done about
Him? King? Keep dreaming, fella.
Yeah, Glordo.
See.
Guess there's nothing to be
Now
done.
what am I to do?
Oh, and Luis even has some posters here. Join the powerful. Luis, champion of the New World Order.
That Luis.
I knew he'd have a strong following. I'm sure his strength is appealing, even if his views are radical. Makes you wonder how many people are that dissatisfied with the status quo in this country. Yeah, I'd say there's plenty of people that are pissed off. I mean, can you blame them? Especially in this shit heap of a town. Rich folks joined a tournament. Meanwhile, we can't even afford a dinosaurs out here, much less a gauntlet runner. Yeah, let's see. There's let's see, racism. Let's see, race inequality, social inequality. I mean, yeah, Luis. Yeah, Luis knows exactly what mark to jump on there. I mean, yeah, to quote Frank Fontaine, you don't need to build a city to make the people worship you. Just make the chumps believe they're worth a nickel. And yeah, trust me, he knows how to make them feel like they're worth a nickel.
Isn't that...
Let's see. Nuris, sadly no. Brigitte. Doubt I'll ever see him again. Oh, well, boy, are you wrong.
Now what am I to do?
You?
Didn't you leave Grand Strad? Well, no matter. I'll not begrudge you your secrets.
Sorry.
If you're looking for work, there's nothing here for you. So, just go home. Okay, what happened? Somebody find your dog? Come inside.
Unfortunately,
I no longer have any work for you. The dog is no longer here. You let her go? Did you let her go? That's what I should have done. But no, she was taken. I'm sorry. I know you kept your silence as promised. Unfortunately, that didn't stop a thief from sneaking in disguised as a vendor and taking her away. They left behind a letter that said, "Those who spread magic igniter shall face the wrath of God." It's not hard to imagine what happened to her. I'll find the culprit before long, and I'll make certain they get what they deserve. However, this isn't the work of a single person, but that of a larger organization. Yeah, mentioning the wrath of God, I'm guessing it's the Sanctus Church.
Those people.
Anti-igniter extremists. A bunch of filthy, rotten cowards. The pup was innocent in all this. I shouldn't have kept her. The moment I start caring about anything, I lose it. I knew that. I tried to keep my feelings out of it. But why did this have to happen? For how long must I live in this hideous world? If only I had disappeared instead. When tears are down, I can sense the pain, sadness, and frustration Brigitte is feeling. Words may be a little comfort here. Perhaps my sterner imagination should be relieved of such despair.
What?
A book. Take a look at this. Skim through it, and find something that resonates with you. I told Brigitte about the fantasy world depicted in my book, trying to give her even the faintest glimmer of hope. Well, people will help one another, respect one another, and live in equality. How quaint.
But...
The author was a sheltered man, I take it. He knows nothing of the real world.
this world.
The only equality is that we all inevitably die. The path to that point is different for everyone, meaning everyone has to fight through their own hell. Yeah, I don't think so there. Yeah, no. You're an elder. You live in a world that hates you. How can you still make yourself believe in light even through all that? I can't see that life myself, but I know you can, and I really do want to believe in you and your vision.
I couldn't ask him to stay. Could I?
Yep, a skill inheritance for the merchant to 3, and widens the variety of items sold at the Magic Association. Awesome. Alright, we'll find out the bastards who did it, and probably serve them up on a spit roast.
In any case.
Here's your pay. I've included what I set aside for your future shifts, too. I'll keep visiting, you know. I'll still keep visiting Brigitte.
Why?
She's gone. I have no more work to give you. What's left for you here? You don't need to come here anymore. Shit.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then.
All right. Well, that was nice and cheerful, wasn't it? I think I'm just a bother to Miss Fabian. Well, can't exactly go talking to her now. I mean, again, I think we still need those drawings in order to go advance her bond. Let's see, Brigitte. Brigitte's dog is lost to her. She curses the world as an inescapable hell. Overwhelmed by grief, she calls an end to the partnership. Yeah, somehow I doubt that. And yeah, as soon as she pops up again, definitely gonna try and track her down for the guild discount. Receive a discount at weapon, armor, and igniter shops. Well, then again, since Heismay is close to leveling up his archetype, I think now seems like the perfect time to go and pay him a visit.
Ridiculous. You have my thanks.
Where to? Where to?
Let's go.
Oh, and the weather is better. Oh well, at least I got my cash boost, cash injection just in time.
Now what am I to do?
Guess there's nothing to be done.
King? Keep dreaming, fella.
All right, Ben.
King?
Come to think of it,
Stroll was searching for a fishmonger, right? Bet they'd be around here. Alright, yeah, Stroll did mention that. Yeah, included tracking down his inheritance.
Young man!
Hello there. Hello there.
Isn't that? Let's see. Yep.
Alright, thanks for the boost.
Gone clammy all over this.
And what do you want?
You're not one of my clients, and I only do business via referral.
Whoa.
Doesn't strike me as a fishmonger. Stroll's probably looking for someone else. And, alright, yeah, let's not get too deep into this here.
Where to?
Let's go.
You have my thanks.
Yeah, too bad there isn't a magnetite exchanger around here. That'd be useful. Oh well.
All right. Right.
Alright, there we go. Ah, extra luck from taking a...
Ah, it's you.
Once we get our more pressing goals out of the way, I won't be sure what to do with myself. I don't suppose I could ask you your help with something. I know I'm imposing, but you remember we spoke about finding a spot to lay my son to rest? I happened across a nice place the other day. Alright, let's go.
My thanks.
You'll go then. The place I'd like to go to is a cemetery on the outskirts of town.
Huh.
Plenty of new graves, possibly victims of those dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here among many his own age. Maybe. But it seems they don't cremate their dead here. I don't want my son feeling out of place, being the only child here in singed pieces. Hard enough for a boy his age to fit in. Alright. Maybe someplace else then?
My thanks.
I think we'd do well to check the other options.
My apologies.
How about somewhere deeper in the forest? If you don't mind indulging me just a bit further. By all means. Seems a peaceful place at first glance. But that's not really so, is it? Yeah, no, there's probably some monster around here.
No?
Pattering footsteps from beasts among the trees. The smell of animal waste. I can feel them eyeing us from the shadows, too. Well, he won't be lonely.
Well then,
Well, at least he won't be lonely here.
Hmm.
That's one way of thinking about it. But beasts do not understand the ways of people. Seems more likely to me that they disturb his grave.
We shouldn't.
I think it's still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations if you don't mind. Yeah, no problem.
got it.
I mean, hey, this is your job, so hey, I'm just here to help.
My thanks.
I appreciate your understanding. You're certainly more patient than I was at your age.
The truth is,
All you chiefs travel far and wide to find the perfect resting place. Some build an altar at home, some scatter the bones in the sea, some bury them beneath a great tree. That said, most simply bury the bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end. Or when I was younger. I loathed their indecision and looked down on them for it.
but
As I got on in years, I came to understand some things. It's not so easy to overcome the death of someone close. That's why, when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I've certainly found I do. This will not ease my woes.
even so,
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me. Yeah, but this is my concern.
No.
Of course it's my concern.
listen,
You really are unlike anyone I've ever met.
then
And might we take to the Gauntlet Runner again? This time I'd like to see somewhere full of open space. Alright, sure. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Any monsters nearby?
Everything okay?
Did you pick up some sign of monsters nearby?
no.
This place just looks similar to a meadow my son used to love. Though it's not the same.
My son,
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through grass far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fist. Even now, just as he might burst out of the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs. But I know, 'tis just an empty fantasy. Just take your time, man. You've endured so much, man.
my apologies.
I didn't mean for you to see me like that. But yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle. It feels a place wholly apart from the nightmares of our world. I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run, with the wind in his face.
But
And yet... Is something bothering you? Is there still something bothering you?
the truth is,
I just have one thing holding me back. It's that sweet hill that sweet smell on the wind. It reminds me of a faraway hill. The hill where my hometown lies. You just remembered it?
What?
You're just now remembering about your hometown?
no.
It occurred to me, yes, but I've not visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they'd welcome me back.
Oh,
A wind blows in my home, sweeter than any I've known. Well, then let's go already then.
Come on.
I'd like if we could visit your hometown, Heisman. I wonder if my son will feel the same. I never even gave him a chance to see my village before he died. There is no room for hesitation, especially for my son's sake. He deserves no less
than to have every option considered.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I've never realized alone. I'm grateful our paths crossed.
I can sense Haizume's extraordinary resolve and the depth of his gratitude. The aloof hermit, Haizume, keeper and inheritor of the thief's virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny.
I must come to a decision.
Well, it's definitely not one you can rush. Take as much time as you need. Now study the assassin.
Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness, at least. Let's head to my village some other day. Call upon me when you can spare the time.
Homeward, then.
For today, let us rejoin our comrades.
I mean, finding a place to bury someone, especially someone like your son, that definitely is not something you can just rush. How's that request of mine coming along? All right, fine. Jeez, you twist my arm enough. Let's see. The duo surveys a number of possible burial sites, but find none of them fitting. Soon, Haizume's thoughts drift to his hometown.
What now?
Alright, let's see. The assassin... Oh, now this guy looks nuts. Lurking Nightblade. Deals medium dark physical damage for one enemy and decreases their hit evasion for 3 turn. Wow, okay. That's impressive. Let's see. God Killer and Phantom Tracer.
Pleasure to see you. Oh, dear me.
Barton worked hard during the kidnappings, but it seems he's pushing himself even harder now. He used to come in here with the trouble written on his face, wondering what he could do to protect his town. And that's when I realized how deeply he cares for the city, but that's also why I worry for him now. It all weighs on him quite heavily.
Yeah, Barton really is a man of the people, eh?
Young man, hey!
Then...
Pleased to hear that. Oh? Let me perform for you.
All right then. Where to?
Alright, well, anyways, time for us to get some more blue cheese!
Let's go.
My money's on Santa Claus.
Dear me.
Can we talk?
Dear me.
Can we talk?
Stinking believable.
And never mind.
Whoa!
Can we talk?
Thanks.
Ridiculous. That damn Louis.
All right then.
Alright, near us. Alright, here you are, you old goat.
Hello.
Why, what's that look on your face? Boredom? Got nothing to do? Say, how's the search going? In regard to the lost relics, I mean.
That's...
Well, we found a strange piece of junk that gives me the feeling of a relic.
Oh.
Why, you intrigue me strangely, old girl. Let me take a look, would you?
Okay. Alright, here you are. It's just a random piece of junk, so...
Well, would you look at that? There certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. Oh, this one's a bit of a trick. You've got to follow the right steps to open it.
No way!
Wait, so there's something inside?
Just a little tug here, and there we are. It's opened up.
Ta-da!
Take a look. A lost relic. I can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure.
What?
I mean, it's real. We just sort of stumbled across it.
Wonder if the mechanism's the same as the old codgers.
Oh,
Aha!
Eureka!
My greatest invention yet! A work of genius made manifest! Thank you, Morpheus!
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome, I guess. Eurus was most grateful upon laying eyes on it. Thank me for inspiring me with the idea for an invention.
Even so.
I've got to say, finding these one after another is something else. I'm half wondering if it was all an elaborate prank, but the old geezer was really onto something.
Did you... Oh, what do you... did you doubt him?
What?
Did you doubt his journal?
Yeah.
I don't know, geezer certainly liked to mess about with anyone he could. Made my childhood a frightful ordeal.
Goodness.
I'll never forget. The night of my birthday, he brought me a book. Called it his gift. A downright horrifying tome entitled Lamentation of the Underworld or some such.
Oh, wow, that sounds cheerful.
He'd taken the liberty of reading it aloud, and suddenly the lights went out. And the darky threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, this dude sounds like an asshole.
Down, old goat. It's his fault that bright-eyed young Nearest grew up to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me.
I, don't see it. Yeah, you sure you should have been an inventor? It sounds like you were a drama kid in the making there.
Rather.
Anyhow, this is just one part of a greater whole. And the more intricate bits here, I'll bet my feathers that's made to interlock with a partner piece.
So we collect them all and it'll form something?
Likely so. That's what the codger said anyway, though I haven't an idea what it makes. And if he was right, it supported an ancient civilization. One piece of a superlative device that generates an immense and limitless power.
So we could potentially have perpetual energy? Wait, limitless? How's that possible? Not even igniters can do that, can they?
Yeah.
That, my girl, is something we only find out once we've seen the finished product, eh? So please help me find the rest.
Oh yeah, no, this sounds juicy. I'm in. Now I'm motivated.
Oh, that's the spirit. I'm counting on you. Something tells me we'll have to gather up the whole lot for this.
Whoa.
I admit, it looks like junk to me. Hey, one person's trash is another person's treasure, Gallica. Deal with it.
I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout, I have you know.
Hey.
What were you like as a child? Probably the way you are now, only, well, less prone to drinking.
Oh, I was an adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family. But one day the old codger, who wasn't quite so old then, beckoned me over with his finger of fate. Well, curiosity got the better of me, and I saw he was holding a fossil, caked in mud alongside other bibbits and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I know, I was sneaking out of the house to dig for fossils in the cliffside with a gaffer. Naturally, my parents discovered this and had me grounded,
but I wouldn't let it deter me, and one day as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. I read every technical book under the sun, but whatever this was eluded me.
However,
Although I did find a technical manual on gauntlet runners in my mad academic spirit, got me a bit invested, and suddenly I was an engineer. So you got distracted then?
That's true, but
And you just got distracted from your initial plan? Oh, not at all. The way I see it, that's what saved me from the duller path. I've no regrets for the way I've lived. To chase the unknown, to escape tedium, that's just the course my mind tends to chart.
thank you.
The decision to travel with you lot, collecting relics, that too was a result of letting the heart do as it pleases. You're definitely a free spirit, I'll give you that much.
We're in this journey together, what?
And Bombardier. At the start of a battle on the Gauntlet Runner deck, enemies take damage. Oh, that's definitely going to help, especially when we're dealing with, when we come across another candidate rival. And reduce the back cost of studying the Gunner. By fighting on the deck of the Gauntlet Runner, enemies will now take damage at the start of battle due to the effects of Bombardier.
Speaking of,
Ah, yes. About the next relic, I found a clue in the old man's journal. I've written it down in my notebook. Should be somewhere around here. Give it a gander if you would.
right then.
I'll be sure all ships shape and ready to go. I'm counting on you to search another relic for me. I'll be waiting, lad.
this one's important.
Let's see, the Dregs of Destiny. I need to know Neuros's coveted relic. I need to find Neuros's coveted relics. I don't know where they are, but I should look for clues in the notebook he keeps on the pillar in the engine room to help with my search. And yeah, more Heroes Fruit. It's a win-win.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
That road is blocked by the landslide should be cleared by tomorrow, apparently. We'll send off for Brialhaven as soon as it reopens.
True.
We have acquired the head we sought, but if we're to truly get Luis's good graces, we should endeavor to stand out further for the other candidates. Yep, even after all this, we're still just a bunch of nobodies. Maybe we could improve our reputation by helping some of the people around town.
True.
A wise suggestion. Some outright behavior and altruistic deeds are just what we need to gain more recognition.
Oh, I think we've done plenty. But, hey, never hurts for extra credit.
Right.
And we're heading off tomorrow. Oh, I guess we can talk with Maria. Let's see. Eyes gleaming, Eurus examines the new relic. He recalls a similar ornament he had in his youth, the impetus for his career as a scholar. Let's see, study the sniper. Mm-hmm.
But why? Thank you. You really helped me out. Take a look. Thank you. You really helped me out.
You're not serious.
Lovely.
Ridiculous. Talking nonsense, you are.
Thank you so much.
I must thank that elder boy for showing up Loveless. Sends a debate that wastrels refrain from entertaining us with his so-called speeches.
Talking nonsense, you are.
You're welcome.
You.
Hang on. What? Isn't that? Let's see. Yep.
Alright. All's looking good.
What now?
What do you think?
Alright, let's teleport on over.
I think I'm just a bother to Miss Fabienne.
Yeah, it sounds to me like she needs to pick me up.
Do you have a moment? There's something I want to ask you. About Maria.
Sure.
Sorry.
I know you must be busy. I'll come out and ask. Did you say something to Maria?
It's kind of...
Since your last visit, she's been acting rather odd. She insists on helping you with anything and everything, no matter what it is.
Oh? I think I might, yeah. Is that really so odd? I mean, I thought she was helping out before. Is that really that odd?
Maybe not odd per se, but it all just seems a tad desperate. It's as if she's frightened or something.
Why, you little wretch! Look what you've done!
Ah, crap.
Wait.
Sir, why are you raising your voice at a child?
This damn brat spilled me drink down me leg! Not your dear service, Fabienne!
I'm sorry.
Well...
Keep your britches on wet as they are. Leave them at the door later for cleaning. I'll get you another drink. On the house. Apologies, but could you take Maria upstairs?
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
Listen.
Look, it's fine.
It's all my fault.
By the way...
Miss Fabienne was busy talking to you, so I thought I could help out by taking care of that customer. I just wanted to show Miss Fabienne that I can carry both the food and drinks now. Do you think Miss Fabienne will get rid of me? Does she not want me here anymore?
Why? Okay, now where did that go? Okay, just need to say it straight up. She wouldn't abandon you. She wants you to stay here. She's just trying to figure out what's your deal. Oh.
But Papa did. He left me all alone.
Maria.
May I come in?
Yeah, I think this is something you should...
Oh, come now. Wipe those tears. That scary customer's already left. Everything's just fine now. Miss Fabienne!
I'm sorry.
I promise I'll be a good girl from now on. Really. I won't cause any more trouble, so please. Even if we're not family, can I still stay with you?
Maria.
Oh, my Maria. Is that what you've been thinking this whole time? Of course you can stay here. You needn't worry about earning your keep either, silly girl, because this is your home. Maria, I may not be your mother by blood, God rest her soul, but nonetheless, you are still my most precious treasure, my family, and I consider you a daughter. Miss Fabienne.
Okay.
Now you listen here. Your papa never abandoned you. He did everything he did because he truly, deeply cared about you.
It worked, yeah. Grius did what he did to save everyone from Luis. He worked hard to protect everyone above all else.
That he did. And even if we can't see him anymore, I know without a doubt that he's watching over all of us. All he ever did was ask about you. He regretted every moment he had to spend away from you, and it would have made him so happy to see you grow up. But more than anything, he wanted to give you a world where you could smile and laugh with your whole heart. You helped your papa too by giving him the strength to keep going.
Me too.
I feel the same way he did, Maria. If you're with me, I can weather any storm.
That's why...
This place is your home and always will be. Rest assured, my dear girl, we have plenty of days filled with smiles and laughter ahead of us.
It's all right.
You can come to me with anything. The things that make you happy or sad. Or if you just want to talk about your papa, I'll always be here.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Mister.
Thank you so much, mister. I'm glad that I'm home. And I'm with my family.
Me too, kid. I can sense the deep trust that Maria has for me, as well as the heartfelt joy that she now feels.
It's okay. I can really stay.
You have purpose. Increases post-battle XP and speed cooking. Time won't elapse while cooking in the runner's kitchen. Ooh! I can now cook in the Gauntlet Runner's kitchen without passing time due to the effects of speed cooking.
I'm glad I came to you for help. Would you mind checking in on Maria from time to time and see how she's doing for me?
You got it.
Oh, right. About that scary customer from before? He was only in a bad mood because he recently lost his job and got into a row with his wife. He thought about what he said before and he went home, and he was sorry for yelling at you like that. Said he wanted to apologize to you himself, Maria.
I see.
Okay. I think I get it now. You have to say what you mean out loud or else no one else will know. That means there's more than I can do. Now, my little treasure, go and wash up. And before bed, how about you help me taste test some new dishes?
Thank you.
Mister, thank you so much for everything today. See you later.
Yeah. Oh, now I wonder what Maria's up to.
Well then.
Alright, so yeah, Nero has a new relic out there. Just need to figure out where. I see, Maria works herself to the bone, desperate to earn her keep. But Fabian reassures her, they're family and she'll always have a place. And yeah, just one more rank with her, and I get the full discount for studying the healer. And I think that means now I can just cook whatever I want without having to worry. Though again, I might want to wait until I can learn chef's chops. Yeah, just get the most bang for my buck.
It's time.
Well, we're finally leaving this place tomorrow. Which means if we want to get stuff done, we better take care of it quick.
Well met,
Alright then. Where to?
Alright, well, I think I know what to do, so yeah, just gonna call it a day and get a little bit of shopping done. So, till next time, folks, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye-bye.